Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how I built an app in one day and published it to the Play Store. So the app you see here, that's J News. It's an app I built just today, and I've actually submitted it to the Play Store, so it's in review. And if you come to my apps on Play Store, you realize I have this app CS100, and then there's the app I built, that's today, December 5th, right? So let me take you through how I did this in just a single day. So when I woke up today, I wanted to create something new, and I was going through some public APIs. So when you go to public apis.dev, you find a lot of public APIs available, and I came across this API, that's a news API, and I thought, oh, what if I can build something cool for my channel? So the initial idea was to build an app and then make a tutorial on that, right? So in the course of building the app, I thought, oh, okay, what if I build this and publish it to the Play Store so that I can show it to my friends and other people. So let's first explore the app, and then I'll show you how I did it. So when you open the app, you get a splash screen, and it automatically has both dark mode and light mode. So you get this loading indicator which fetches the news. For now it's taking a little bit longer because I'm fetching all the news at once. I'm fetching the news for both business, entertainment, all at once here, and there are a lot of ways you can deal with that, but it was just a test app, right? It wasn't initially planned out well. There's no state management, nothing. So I just fetched everything at once, right? So when you tap on, whilst this loads, when you tap on this settings, right, you get my picture, and then the bottom sheet. So you get this bottom sheet and my socials, right? So tapping on any of this will take you to my socials, right? And our app seems to take a little bit longer. Let me close it. Wait. So our app has finally loaded, and here are some of the news, right? So you see we have all news, we have business, entertainment, and you can swipe, right? So you can swipe these tabs, choose a category, and we have this loading indicator for the images, right? And tapping on any of the news will take you to the news details pages, and this read more button, right? So there is a button that will take you to a website if you want to read more about this news. So tapping on this button, for instance, will open the actual source of this news, as you can see, and you can read more, right? So now let me show you how I build this app. So just a quick demo of the codes. So in the lib folder, right, I have my models folder, which is just the news model. It has the author, content, date, image, time, title, and URL, just anything you expect from a news API. And in the pages, I just have two pages, so my home page and then my news details page, right? And I have some theme for the app. I'm using a package called Flex color scheme for this, right? So this is just one of the themes I've been using for most of my apps. I just copied and pasted it. Now when we come to the home page is just a stateful widget, right? So it's a stateful widget, and I have my tabs here, and I have a function for fetching the news, right? So fetch all categories, just a simple function that fetches the news from the API, and then set the categories to a variable I've created, right? Now in the body of my function, in the body of my function, so when I scroll down a bit, I have this tab bar, right? And in the tab bar I have the tabs, and I'm returning the chip you see. So if I bring this here, I'm returning these chips in the tab bar, right? That's sorry, in the bottom of my app bar I'm returning these chips, and in the body I have my tab bar view, right? And the tab bar view has some children, which is the number of tabs that I have, and for each of them I'm returning a list view, right? But I've wrapped around the list view a refresh indicator. So what that will allow us to do is we'll be able to pull down to refresh. So as you can see, I'm pulling down, and when I leave it, it's going to refresh the list of news we have, right? So as you saw, some things changed. Now within the child of this on refresh, that's where we have our list view, which is the list you actually see here, right? And for each list view I'm just returning a news, right? So there's the news widget, right? So a single card you see here is a news widget, right? And then I'm passing the news to that widget. So let's take a look at the news widget in my widgets folder. The news widget has an ink wall, some row, right? So there's the ink wall. It's a custom list style, so I have to wrap an ink wall around it, and I have an image, and I have a column which has the author, the time, and then the title, right? Of that's the title of the news, right? Now when we come to when we tap on this, it takes us to the news details page. So the news details page is very simple. It's just a sliver up bar which is within a custom scroll view, and I have some sliver padding that's wrapped around the sliver list. There's the sliver list. I have some text, and then the text button, right? So the number of lines of code of this app isn't that much, right? And it took me some few hours to write it. So after writing it, I thought of, oh, what if I publish it to the Play Store? And it's currently in review. Hopefully by the end of this week it will be live so that you guys can test it out. Let me know if you want a full tutorial on how I built this from scratch, right? So I break down all the UIs, the things you have to watch out for, and the rest. And if you like this kind of content, please like the channel, subscribe. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment as well. And I'll see you in the next one.